Hey dreamers, this is Jechta Plays, and we are going to continue the Santa Secret community event by YahDeh. I know this isn't super long already series going on right now, but I am having a lot of fun and to make this. Yeah, so I don't think I need to do much of an introduction, but basically short version, I got assigned to a person. It's for the holidays, and I played a video game from this person, and I thought like bringing an ode to this little creation. I'm kind of not recreating it, but making it like a remake version with a little bit more like extra details on it. So, but still, the base of the whole creation is still intact. So you can still see that that is the same creation, but I'm going to add more details to it. A little bit of an ode, and this is for the community event, like I said, from YahDeh. So yeah, let's go straight into it. I'm having a blast so far. It's really fun, and we did a lot of stuff. We did cable management in the last video, and we're probably going to do more. There's so much more to do. So we're going into edit mode, and let me turn off the hover effect. I placed my camera here because like I thought it was like a fun way to begin with. So yeah, we did like the last thing with like some pipes going on and some cables here on the wall. I really want to make more of this stuff. I'm maybe going to like add more details to this little box here. And also these cables are going somewhere randomly that I don't really like, so we need to make sure that it goes somewhere in like a box, right? So like it's I'm not really sure like how I'm exactly going to do this. Maybe I will like make it like that they're going this way. I don't know. I really see something. Oh, that's quite interesting. And I'm not really sure if this is like super annoying or anything. I see it's not like really. You're not going to see that. Okay. That was like super random right now. I want to do something like here real quickly on this little box that I made. When I was like designing this thing, I had no idea what it was like, and I still don't really know. So I'm just like using my imagination, right? That's what we're doing. I think I'm going to maybe add a new feature that Minimalcube made in this recent update, and I will show you what I mean. So what Minimalcube did in the last update, they add neediness. So if we like do it to 100%, you get those little square box. So if we zoom that out, I thought maybe, not sure if it's going to be something nice to do, but I had an idea. And I'm just going to check if it's going to be looking nice, and if it's not look nice, then we can always like get rid of it. But I kind of want to make it like sort of like yeah, sci-fi ish. First time I do sci-fi stuff, so it is also a challenge for me, and outside of my comfort zone as well. So there we go. So we have now a little bit of a box here, and we can change. See, I'm not going to cast emit glow on it, but we can make it sort of like I don't know, like an television sort of like screen happening here, but like more futuristic. No, I don't like that. Let me see. Maybe a little bit more in the front. Like so. And if we do it like this, I get like to see it a little bit better. And maybe I'm going to animate it as well. So, I mean, if we got the new update, new feature, why not use it for this project, right? Yeah, why not? Only need to see what we can do. I don't want to make it like look too weird or anything, but I'm only seeing like, okay, what is something that could be let me think. It needs to be a little bit of reflection and maybe a little metal looking as well. Maybe. How does it look if we make this yellow? I mean, yellow is the color, right, of the although I'm not really sure if this is going to look nice on its like yellow was the favorite color of this person, from this person. It looks why is it not yellow right now? It become sort of maybe we can do it like this. Maybe it's because we put a lot of metal on it. No. Okay, now we got sort of the, I don't know. I don't know. I'm just like doing random stuff. I don't know what like it's I think maybe the blue screen was maybe fitting. I mean, we already have a yellow pipeline going on. I think a blue screen maybe fits better with the red. Like so, like a little device. And now you have to like, yeah, use your imagination. You have to like press some of those things in order to make something work. I don't know. Use your imagination with this one. All right, so we have a little screen here. I don't think I'm going to make it wobbly though. I thought it was nice, but now that I look at it, can maybe make it slower. Maybe like 15%. Like it's a tiny detail. You're not going to see it anyway. Especially like if we are not like you're not going to notice. We're not going to walk around in this scene unless the person wants to have him walk around option in it. I can definitely do it. But yeah, that means like you're yeah, I'm not sure if this person has a PlayStation 5 or not, because like I'm not sure if you want to walk around in the scene right now with everything going on as detail. Okay, so we are going to make another box, but that's something what I want to do. Also, what I was thinking is no, let's not do this with this one. Let's recreate another one. Like a tiny little box. We start with the right red color. Is it this one? I think it was this one. Yep, it's definitely not this one. It's too red. This is the one. Okay. Like I said, I'm just going to make random random creations or random things that I can like place into the scene, and like it will eventually all fit together, hopefully. That's what I'm going to do, and that's why I'm going to keep doing it. This one's going to be a little bit smaller, maybe even smaller than this. It's to be flat and then against the wall. There we go. And let's see. Okay. I'm just trying to see if I can play a little bit around with some settings that we got, like with the new update. Can I do something with this? I don't know. Probably not. No, let's not do this. I decided let's not do this. So we can do this. Go. And put it inside. Like so. And oh, the neediness is still on this. Turn that off. In fact, we can also do like luminoise. Then it get rid of like most of the noise looking. It's an option to do that to get it almost super clean. We although I there is some charm still have it. I know that like I mean like it belongs to like the engine of like dreams, but yeah. Is it now? Okay. And I think I'm going to make some little nails, and those are going to be super tiny. Finer grids. There, replace one over there. Place one over there. Should have done this in mirror mode, by the way. But didn't do it. All right. What type of box is this? I don't know what type of box it is. Maybe. I don't know what I'm creating right now. Something futuristic. Maybe make another screen. We can make another screen. Definitely. We can make another screen-ish version. I'm just like trying to like add a little bit more variation and detail to the whole scene. Just so that it's standing out a little bit. I do see that this is not really perfect in the center. Now it is. And I'm going to borrow this one here. And basically large it up again. Something like that. I don't know. I don't know. It's just like I just start trying to like understand what, or like using my imagination. Okay, we're going to paint because it looks a little bit too clean in my taste. So we're going to use not swear. We're going to use the wedge technique. Opacity as low as possible, of course. Making a hole inside. Subblend one. I think we are good with this. No. We have surf snap, but no grid snap. And we're going to stretch this out. Yeah. I'm going to make this whole thing a little bit more worn out. Yeah, I think we can use the darker red for this. So maybe a little bit more or lesser opacity. So what I basically what I'm doing is like adding like additional textures to it. So the whole structure doesn't look like so clean. Basically what we have been doing all along in all the creations so far and all the sculpts so far. And while doing this, it will give like extra detailed on the structure itself and maybe give you a feeling like, hey, this is it's been there for a while, you know. Do it a little bit in between here as well, but then real quickly. Like so. Right. And I can maybe darken it up a little bit so it fits better. I don't know. It's maybe like not saying much of like a device, but to give you a little bit of like different variations, and we can make different variations eventually. We also have like cable work right now, so like we can do this. There is something that I forgot to make with this one, so let's not forget. So we're going for, I think I used this one here. We need sculpt, and we need this one, and I need no service snap, but we need grit. There's one thing I forgot to do. Oh, no red. There you go. Because like we need to still have make something that like it makes sense that it attached to the wall and not like it's floating around like as if there's nothing there. Oh. Okay, I'm not really sure how big I'm going to make this. It's going to be maybe something like this. And oh. And stretch this out. And no, it's the wrong one. And stretch that out. It's really hard to tell where I am right now with this thing here. Also, might have the feeling that this is maybe a little bit too thick. Like so. Let me see how that looks. I think the size is okay. Yeah, that's totally okay. And now we can just like clone it. Although I'm afraid it's not fitting the whole cable. Nope. This is why I don't use. Yeah, I was afraid of this. Like, it's not like perfectly aligned to the grid. Now, it is not really a bad thing, but I need to like approach this a little bit differently. Okay, so we have already this shape. Let me go in this mode so I can see a little bit better what I'm doing. And also, I need a little bit lower. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I make this longer. So I have more room if the edges are going to be a little bit more further away. So if the cables, this is really one of the reasons why I'm not really a big fan of using curve tool as much. It's simply because of this reason. So now what I can do is, because like we have still now room to the other side. So if we're going to clone this, we have to manually, manually change it. It is what it is. But you can see that like here, like it's not going in the same way, right? And you can also see there's like a difference here in the thickness. It's funny though. I will leave one there. Since that's the last, it happens quite a, yeah. Okay, one more, and then we're going to place this a little bit further away. And this one as well. So it's still like, it looks like it's tiny detail like this, but it will make the scene more believable. And that's why I'm doing it. I see that this one is not correct, so we need to maybe wait a second. We're going to do something else. Still there, and this one we're going to use for over there. Yeah. And once we have done this, like once we have and also on the new ones, we don't have to create it anymore. Then we already have its preset, which is super nice. Oh. Da 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 da. Do, 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 do. I miss music. I forgot to turn it on. Okay, so right there. Like now it looks a little bit more believable because like the cables are now attached to the wall better. I can add more detail if I want to. Maybe I will do it. I don't know. Maybe we can add more detail, like make extra rings around these cables so it looks actually that they are going in the wall. I mean, I think that I of course like I like to do add details. Like if you're familiar with my creations, you know that I like to make details like this. Okay, so that one is ready, and that looks fine to me. Now we need to do it here as well. I wish you could like select multiple in the same group or in the same. Okay, we clone it a few times. And now we only need to bring them. Are they still covered the whole thing? Yes, they do. I am probably going to lose maybe a little bit of quality because like we are adding these stuff. That's why I kind of stopped at some point, because like if I was like adding more, if I was adding more to this, then I will lose quality, and I don't like that. So that's why I'm not doing it. There we go. Done. That looks a lot better already. I can also make strips. Like sometimes you have also cables that have strips connected to each other, so they're holding together. That's also a way to do it. But I'm going for this. Okay, what happens if we now going into this? Oh, it's still memorizing the last thing I did. That's neat. Nice. That is really neat. Okay, so now I can just like, because this was like, it's like a new sculpture. Now we only need to know. Oh, wait a minute. Were they not the same? Oh, that is because. Oh no, that is because of what we did here. Oh, I see. Okay, I get you. Let's see what I did here. For the time being, I do it like this, so I know exactly where they are. Because like I'm going to reuse it. Be a little bit further. See how that looks. Yeah, I think that's the right space. Now we're going to clone it. And 1, 2, 3. Are too many? Maybe too many. That's too many. Let's do 1, 2. That better? That's better in my opinion. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. We're cloning the stuff to speed up our process. Yeah, I kind of like this. All right, this is it's getting along. Now we all need to figure out what we're going to do with, like, when we eventually get like hitting the like the end of the cable, right? I think maybe the best way to do this, or to tackle this situation, like if you, for example, want to have that the cables are separate equally, but you can see that like of course like the furthest corner needs the longest line. So what if we have something like this again, right? And then we cut out. We do it a little bit like so. Yeah, okay, and I had to see like how I built this. All right. Yep. So to tackle this situation, and it's going to rise up graphics turbo, there's no other way but to do it like this. I'm just going to cut out that one here, remove this, and now we actually have something to play around with. So now we only need to let me lower the. Now we have actually something around. Why is it not working right now? Huh? If I move it left or right, there's nothing happening. Why is that? Huh? Wait, what? Oh. Okay, we're not going to use that. Apparently, because we cut it out. Yeah, okay. That's not going to work. So instead of like using the cutout technique, I'm just going to cut it out. Crop, basically. Am I saying this right? No, without this. So just like this. Otherwise I can never move it. That's there you go. And now we have like additional lines that we can now hopefully work around with, or maybe still not. Oh, we still have the same problem. I can also just like do it like this anyway and use it as a separate one. Okay, I see that this one is not. How is this one not on grid anymore? I thought we already did that. Maybe I moved it accidentally. Okay, so this is like... So this is basically like solving that issue. So now that we have like an additional line there, so like we can still go a beautiful shape. And if you're going to be like, if you want to like place more like cables around around the whole structure here, we have now those things. We have the corner and we have the straight line and we have like a shorter part so we can like fill in the... Yeah, that's nice. Okay, so we have this device. Not sure what it actually is doing, but use your imagination, guys. I'm not sure if I want to go for this. So basically, I'm going to save and I'm going to keep this here. And I'll explain you why. I'm going to use that for basically for parts that I want to use later on. So I'm just going to place it away from the scene, so we're not going to see this. But so that I can reuse this later on. And also the smaller pieces. So like this. Right? Okay. Because I don't want this, to be honest. I don't like that. So we're going to remove this here. I think it's better if the cables are going just in a straight line, so we can just like reuse these cables and they go inside over there. Let me shorten this up a little bit so it looks a little bit better. Right. And I see we are still coming short, so now this one comes in handy. We're going to clone this and we make sure we're filling up that spot over there. And now we're going to make a little bit box here, or we can reuse another asset. We can reuse this. Yeah. Just lower this thing here. We're going to make it smaller, a lot smaller. Um, 80%. Let me see if this is fitting the cable now. 50% maybe. And that's still... Oh, we're not even against the wall as well. I'm afraid we have to do it manually. Somehow it's not on grid anymore. But that's because like the cable... Well, it makes sense because like the cable itself is not built on grid. Sadly. So we have to do it like this. And then... I hope this works. No, that's also not working. I was afraid of this. And also, if we're not like using it in this, no, I have to do it manually. There's no other way. There is no other way, but it's simply because like the cables on its own are not precisely on grid at all. So that's why we have to do it like this. And on the other side, Well, the cables are probably not going in here. They're probably going to like inside this thing here. I do see that I forgot a side. Huh. Now that I see it. There we go. Did I do that? Yeah, nice. All right. So I forgot to do the under. I don't know why I forgot that. All right. So these cables are just like cables that goes like they're not like going in here. Just pretend that they are going in this like wall together with the pipes. Use your imagination. Because I am doing that as well. All right, so we need more cables, and so I'm just going to reuse like parts. And oh no, I didn't have grid snap on. Let me do that again. We're going to have another one. Maybe also going to have like a device that you can like use to open the door. Something like that. Oh. Just thinking, oh, wait a minute. Apparently I didn't group this. There you go. I don't know. I didn't even like I'm not really sure if I'm going to like use this something like this. Then some cable. I didn't really do painting on the cables yet. I see that now. I did some settings, but I did not put any because they look too clean right now. I can do this, I think, like so. So now that we having that, yeah, so now that's now connected, and let's do it with this one. Like so. Or actually we can do it like this. Oh. And okay. So we can paint this here, and it will I can also do it with let's clone this here as well, so we have that version as well. Okay, so I can basically paint this and it will like add it in the whole scene. If you're like doing stuff like this yourself, like for example, if you want to like, if you forgot to paint, like in my case, just clone it and make sure they are all connected with those clone tool. And so once you're going to paint over it, it will like add it on the rest of it. I do see, by the way, something wrong here. Well, so we can fix that as well now. There you go. That's funny. And just because like we fixed this, it will also be fixed in the rest of the creation, because we cloned it now. Okay, that looks good. Sure, everything is okay. All right. Paint. To give you an example how that works. So, for example, if we paint this, for example, red, it will not do. Why is that? Actually, huh? Wait a minute. I connected these things, right? Or did I forgot something? Is it? Stop live cloning. Stop live cloning. And why? It says stop live cloning. No, I don't want to stop live cloning. If I paint this. Yes. Okay, now it's doing it. Not over there, but he is ignoring this one here. Don't know why. I do not know why that is. For some reason this is also not on grid anymore. Don't know why. Now it is. Okay, so so that works. I just need to test real quick. Because like I don't want to do stuff and it like it's not working. Oh, that one is connected. That one is connected. But this one is not connected. Come on. Don't know why that is. Is it because like I cut it? Is that why? Don't think I cut. Did I cut it? No, I don't think I did. Okay. Just make sure we are still live cloning it. Okay, now it is connected. So if I paint this red again. Okay, good. That one is working. That one is working as well. Nice. For some reason, like, I don't know why it didn't work in the beginning, but now it does. And if I paint this red. Yes, that's working. Great. Okay. That's all I needed to know. We're not going to paint this red though. But we are going to paint it gray. Or black, basically. There we go. But we're going to... we also do that one. We fixed it. We fixed it. So now we can paint this. And then it will add up to the rest of the structures in the game. Or like in the scene. And it's going to be a little bit... challenge this one because like these are like cables and a little lighter gray, opacity like this, subblend a little bit, not too much. I think I'm just going to give this a twist and then like softly paint over it just to have like a little like differentiations in the textures. It's a tiny detail, but I don't know, it's just want to make it look like it's been out there for a while. Maybe I'll add extra rust on it. Is it seenable much? Maybe do we need a little bit more opacity on this one? Like so. I just want to make it look like it's, you know, dirt, moist, stuff like that. That's what I'm doing here. It doesn't really matter what like type of technique you're like normally would like use for this. It doesn't really matter because like, but I always like to do wedge stuff because like it always makes me like, I don't know, gives the best results in my opinion. I also do like wood sculpt just like this, or other textures like the wedge technique. You probably, if you have watched my videos, you will probably already know. Let me do this one as well. And I think I'm just going to add a little bit more brown stuff, or maybe green, or maybe, yeah, maybe that like teak kind of color, or how do you say that? Like whatever, that weird green looking color. To make it a little bit like out standing in the. We only have to do one, hopefully, and it will do add up to the rest as well. Yes, okay. Oh, and we need this one here. You're not really seeing probably much on this video, but that's because like we're also in studio light mode right now, and I'm not done. So we're going to add another color, and this is the one that we need to recreate. It's a little bit in between. Oh, this one. Done. That's just exactly the color that I was looking for. All right, and we're going to do softly over this as well. That was exactly the color I was looking for. But like it's not like green, but it's like it's very like close to blue, and it gives you a really nice texture on the cable. Like it's like if the cables has been wet, and that's basically how it looks like. And we also do this one here because we want to blend everything all well together. And then we do this one. There you go. And this big boy, spin it. And I don't really have to pay attention to those those holders, because like if they are like getting attached with the same texture, I don't mind, because like that will look even better in general. So I don't care if that's going to happen. We're doing this. Take this one with us as well. And the middle one. There you go. And the cool part about this, now that we've done this, we don't need to do the ones that are down there in the scene itself, because if everything goes right, which is not always the case with me, sometimes things go wrong, so this is not a guarantee this will all like work instantly. So let's see if it didn't work. This is what I mean. It skipped this one again. Why? Why? Okay. This is what I mean. Like sometimes like he doesn't do what I want. It's super annoying. But luckily luckily we didn't make the whole scene out of this yet. I jinxed it for myself, basically. Okay. And okay, so this one. Okay, what I need to do, I'm going to make sure that they are connected for the next time that I'm doing it. So I'm just going to hold. A little hard to see. Okay. Please work. I'm just going to do something crazy with a crazy color. So let's say red. Please do it. Okay, it does. Okay, nice. Okay, maybe I went back in, I don't know what I did there. But it works now. Let me go back into the normal lighting mode. And there it is. Like I said, you're probably not going to see it. But it is there. It's definitely there. Alright, so now we only need to clone this. I had to think for myself for a moment. I'm not really sure where those lines are going to be honest. Where are we going to lead those cables? I don't know. Also, this one is this one on grid or not? Oh, it is. Never mind. It absolutely is. Okay, so now we can just like clone this. Like so. I think I'm maybe going to do one more extra device. I also want to make a cable going here maybe. Like go to these siren things. And I think then we are pretty much done for the wall cables. And then in probably the next video we're going to do the ground stuff. But we are quite already pretty much done. Come on. Nice. So these are going into the wall as well, and we need to borrow those things we did here. And I think these are the cables. Probably what I'm going to do. We need now the corner cables. So I'm just going to grab this one here. And so what I'm going to do is does this make sense? I don't know. I can also do like so. And have like, although these don't have that is right. I have an idea. I can reuse this. But then we're going to get rid of maybe one or two. So probably going to give me graphics again. I don't care. I don't care. And we make sure that this is lined up with that thing. So now it looks like they actually are connected to cables. And I first thought maybe I want to have like something like this happening so that like the cables are going in a corner again. I can still do it, of course. I see that they are not normally on grid. There we go. And this one here, and we delete that one so that these cables are guided that way. Oh, that's the wall, Jechta. And something along the line like this. Although for some reason they don't want to match anymore. But we kind of also have to do like with the other ones as well. So how are we going to connect those? That's also the question, right? The only weird thing is why are they not connecting? Did I change them or so? I don't know what I did here. Apparently I changed are they still huh? They're going together. Why? Oh, we have the same issue, of course. Oh, we do have the same issue. Okay, so we only... Yeah, I see what's happening. I see. I kind of need to have a splitter maybe for this situation. Because I don't think that this is going to make sense. It's not really super nice looking. Okay, well, I think we will figure that in the next video. I see I'm already an hour in, so I'm just going to leave the video for now here. So yeah, though, little bit more cable management for sure. It's like tiny little details like this that I add slowly, but yeah, it's I need to figure out like how we're going to do the cables and stuff like that. But we will do that in the next video. For now, thank you so much for watching, everybody, and if you made it till this far still in the video in this whole series, you are amazing. You made it so far. Thank you so much for watching, and see you next time. And as always, don't forget to dream, everybody. Bye bye.